I am gonna miss this place. This is my favorite coffee shop in the Highlands. Such good coffee. Thanks, guys. Well, somehow I managed to empty the room and get everything in the car. Definitely still feels bizarre to have everything that I own packed in here. It's all covered by the blanket, but everything I own is in here. Just about ready to hit the road and get this sad day going. Bye. Love you all.
Drive safe.
Thank you.
And a 1, 2, skiddly do.
Trying to keep the lights on, baby, even though the power's out. Hey. You know that you and I've been switching places, and I took my turn at falling, 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 falling by the wayside. You made me realize the situation, what's been going on. You know that I'll always hold you when you cry. You'll forever be glorious in my eyes. And even though I may not be your guide, you know that I still want you in my life.
So just stopped in Wagga Wagga last time, seeing Belinda and the guys there. It was interesting, the drive to Wagga, mainly in the dark. A lot of tears. There were a lot of tears leaving Capernwray. There were a lot of tears on the drive to Wagga. And yeah, one of the things that was going through my head, because it was so hard to leave, was why am I doing this? Why am I leaving this place that I've called home for the last 2 years and made fantastic family and friends there that it makes me, some of the most emotional I've been in the last long time. I'm still processing it, but the answer that I got as to why I was doing this is it's all for God. And the fact that there's peace that comes with that is, that's testament to his character, testament to who he is, and just evidence that he does, have the best plans for us. That even though from a worldly perspective, I'm leaving some of the best friends I've ever made. I'm going to make new friends in England, and I've got friends back in South Australia, and I've got family back in South Australia and in England. But he's got a greater plan, and I don't know what that is yet, other than to go and work in England at Capernwray. But I think that's just testament to who he is and the peace that he does give when you follow in his guidance, even if it is, I guess you could say, a blind faith, a blind following. I don't know where it's leading. I literally just packed up all of my bags up and left, and everything's here in the car with me. That's everything I've owned for the last few years. It's just interesting. A lot of processing still happening. A lot of tears to come. I know it's not the end of the tears, but I am excited. Wagga was good. It was good. It was good to rest in Wagga. It was good to process it, I think, a lot mentally as well. Get out, stretch. Now, still 10.5 hours left of the drive, but it's fine.
I hope we can make it. Don't want this to hurt, but I don't wanna fake it, baby. Please believe that I've tried everything. This like swimming up a waterfall.
I don't know what that shot ended up looking like yet, haven't watched it yet, but I didn't use the GoPro. I used my actual DSLR camera, found a quiet spot in the road, put it out there, drove over it. It was not doing 100, I did like 50 over it. I hope it looks good, because boy, I've been wanting to do that shot for ages, but I've never had, you know, a highway with no cars on it. That's kind of a thing that doesn't happen much. So there we go, that was fun. Oh, I'm out of breath from all that running.
And here's a current complication. We may have left, but we certainly haven't arrived. Oh, the pins are still up.
Road work ahead. Yeah, I sure hope it does. Is that thing anymore? Is it too late for that? I don't meme anymore.
My eyes, and even though I may not be your guy, you know that I still want you in my life.
9.5 hours left, and I got my chips. Still rather warm out there, but you're getting into the farming territory, so you know, I think we can do it. So the way that I get through these long drives, podcasts, shout out Dark Tides, some of my mates from back in the Highlands run it. It's awesome, improvised audio drama. Go listen, go be a Patreon. Woo. Can we just appreciate how there is literally nothing around? It's flat, it's dead flat. I was about to say as my car made its maiden voyage, but it's done this trip once before, but you know, it's still fun. Just taking this thing out for a spin.
For quite some time, but I can't do it anymore. This whole thing at first was a good idea, but I can't see it anymore. Hey, we clicked right in my mind, but now your heart, and I don't feel it anymore.
Now in Victoria. Get out of here as quick as possible.
You cry, you'll forever be glorious in my eyes. And even though I may not be your guy, you know that I still want you in my life.
Alright, about to cross into SA, so it's mandatory to do this. He played off. There we go. No more P plates. SA is just over that hill.
I hope we can make it. Don't want this to hurt, but I don't wanna fake it. Baby, please don't leave. That I've tried every way. Listen to me, loving you is like swimming up a waterfall. Figured out how to say it, but I'm still holding back from you. I'm struggling with.
So, in SA, got to the border, went alright, they gave me paperwork. I asked if I was allowed to stop and get food, because they specifically said no tea or coffee, and I was like, well, can I go to a drive-through, because it's a 4-hour drive home from the border? And he was like, just be careful. I'm like, helpful. So anyway, driven to Adelaide because I didn't want to stop in the middle of nowhere. Gone to Adelaide, adds like an hour onto the trip. And now I'm just waiting at the Hungry Jack's drive-thru, and then it's about another hour home from here. It's 8:35. I am incredibly tired. All I've eaten today is coffee and chips and biscuits.
100,000 times and never be used to it. How beautiful you are.
I'm wearing a mask because I have to, because I'm technically in quarantine, and you have to go drive-throughs in New South Wales anyway, but no one else is, and even the lady in the store that served me isn't, and I feel really weird wearing a mask. It's weird.
Making up excuses. What do I have to do to get some time with you? You're hanging with your girlfriends, but I'm gonna up my bed for you. And I didn't think that this kind of beauty could exist. And I'd rather fall.
You know you're in the Copper Coast when you get to Kadeena's Wet Rock. Prime attraction of Kadena, the Wet Rock.
Could take you out 100,000 times and never be used to it. How beautiful you are. I could take you out 100,000 times and never be used to it. How beautiful you are. I could take you out 100,000 times and never be used to it. How beautiful you are. I could take you out 100,000 times and never be used to it. How beautiful you are. So I got us reservations.
Well, made it home. Everything is out of the car. Not unpacked, but out of the car. Thank you for joining me on this adventure. I honestly, I'm editing this video tomorrow. I have no idea what the video is like. So thank you for sticking through. Next video will be out in 2 weeks after isolation, and then it will be whenever I get to England or if something interesting happens in between. So yeah. Bye.